What's up, guys? Half Price here. Today we're going to be going over the Marvel Rivals Alpha, specifically the dev talk that happened last night, where they gave the Discord a preview of the gameplay and some of the things we can expect for this first alpha starting in about 20 minutes, and specifically what to look for so you can get in there and win your games right away. Because I think there's a couple things that are going to stand out as very strong and can maybe get you an edge up on this tournament if you're lucky enough to be in the alpha. The first impressions I had of the game are team ups are going to be incredibly important. The two that I'm going to focus on today, which I think are going to be the most impactful, are the Rocket and Punisher team up. Basically, Rocket throws down an ability, gives an area of effect, but when Punisher is there, he gets unlimited ammo for his rifle and his shotgun, allowing him to put out massive DPS over a short period of time without having to reload. I'm going to explain why that's important in the next section. The other one you should focus on is Loki and Hela, mainly because when Hela gets a kill while Loki is downed or killed, he gets instantly revived. Now, this may not seem like a huge thing, but in a lot of games where there have been abilities like this, like Overwatch, Mercy Res, how impactful that was at the top levels of play for such a long time, this is going to be a very strong ability, and you're going to want to capitalize on this. Moving on to the gameplay section, the two things I noticed mainly were verticality and TTK. There's a lot of room to jump up and down in this game and create a lot of space and make sure you're getting good angles on your opponents. And you're going to have to take advantage of that, especially if you're their DPS style class, mainly due to the fact that it's going to be important to stay alive because of my next point, which is the TTK. All of the characters in this game do a lot of damage. No matter what role you are, they deal a lot of damage and they deal a lot of damage quickly. You will die fast. Positioning and cooldowns are going to be incredibly important. Cooldown management is going to keep you alive. And also, a lot of these team fights are going to boil down to who's managing their cooldowns better and who's using their ultimates better. So make sure you are keeping that in mind when you load into your first games today. We want as many of our viewers to win as many of their first games as possible, and we want them to perform well in this tournament. Finally, when it comes to character balance, I think some of the damage characters are going to get a little outclassed by the other two. Mainly going back to that, all of the characters can do a lot of damage. The high tier DPS characters are going to be mainstays. I just think that their role may be a little less impactful, but that's just an early impression based off of a 1 hour Discord stream from the devs where they previewed the gameplay. We'll find out much more today. Thanks so much for watching, and see you out there, guys.